They're going to provide some broad stroke observation in today's discussion. Yes, they were. We tested them. Gentlemen, whoever wants to start.
We could go down the line here, perhaps.
Sure.
Number one, I was tremendously impressed by the discussions, very, very impressed by the discussions and the impact it had bringing, a little closer, the impact of having the various sectors there, whether it's government, industry, very, very beneficial. We're going to be heading into doing some strategic planning for the Wardens Caucus. We'll have brand new councils starting after October 25th, and the CAOs are going to be getting together in the fall to do some planning. And I think number one that came through me loud and clear was the importance of collaboration, that there's no way that government can do it without having partners sitting down as part of a team, having the industry reps working with us, and industry reps, education, all stakeholders and sectors involved. We don't have all the ideas. We don't understand all of the issues. We don't have all of the ideas. I think as government workers, we can help change things by formulating plans, getting them to the right people. But we need that collaboration was the number one thing that came through loud and clear to me.
Thanks, Bill. When the caucus identified the Economic Summit as a top priority for 2010, I think we had a lot of uncertainty about what that actually meant and what we would hope to achieve. And I must say, as one of the members of the steering committee, I have been absolutely overwhelmed by the tremendous input that everyone in the room and those that have already departed have provided. As Bill has indicated, there seems to be a huge desire to collaborate, to work together, to take those common threads that we've picked out that run across all of the sectors and somehow knit those together in a plan that will keep things moving along. The Wardens Caucus, I think, has developed a reputation of taking data, analyzing situations, identifying changes in possible regulations, programs, etc., presenting the case to senior levels of government, and effectively bringing about change. I think today is a major first, perhaps another step that will hopefully bring tremendous additional benefit to the region. So thank you, everyone.
Two sides stereo. Maybe I can just, is this on? It is. I guess the one theme that came through for me and was emphasized by Glenn Hodgson after his presentation to the group, he spoke about the spirit of cooperation that he sensed from his presence here, and also how far ahead we were of any other region or any other area of the country. And I guess from the morning session I spent time in, it's the concept of maybe developing a vision for the region as a whole that will maybe knit together some of these ideas and potential projects that will come forward. So I found that to be a very, very sort of common need throughout the course of the day. Andrew?
Thanks, Dan. I think for me personally, what I saw, which was something that in our discussions early on as a committee we had truly hoped to achieve or to see, were the opportunities to find efforts that will serve most, if not all, of Eastern Ontario. And that could be based on project, could be policy, or could be process. And within that opportunity to define some of them by sector, others potentially through industry, organization, and association. And to know that you know, we have these three groups at the table with the idea of moving this forward, and with the support we can draw from the federal level and from the provincial level, as well as from the municipal level, of course, I think we truly have something to build on. So our appreciation to all of you for your
support and participation.
Thanks. A few years ago, I worked for a much larger city and went through a summit like this over 3 days. I can tell you that after 3 days, we were farther behind than we were ahead. And that did not happen today. And I think that talks a lot about what Eastern Ontario is all about and how we work together well, how we have a lot of groups right now that are doing some amazing things, using their own initiative, their own blood, sweat, and tears to make a real difference in Eastern Ontario. And I think for me today, I mean, what it's brought out is that it's highlighted all these great things that are happening, and now it allows us the opportunity to get together, to formalize it, and I think, as Steve says, to execute. And to me, that is ultimately what this is all about. Let's get all those resources working together. Let's find the manpower to do it properly and effectively, and let's get a real nice coordinated measure to make a real difference here for Eastern Ontario.
Just to thank, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your insights. Thank you very much. If you guys want to go down to your chairs, we're going to do a couple things over here. We're going to stay.